10 years ago, we was on Grand River at we was at Grand River at man, what's the name of that place? The old school Blackberry.
The old school black. I remember the
Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Oh yeah,
The
good old
Blackberry was
days.
off of Grand River. Um, I can't remember what was that over there by Redford High School, the old
Yes,
Redford.
yes, yes, yes. And they had comedy night there once a week, and all the local acts from Popcorn.
I
Popcorn
don't
was the host. You don't
remember.
remember Popcorn? Oh my
No.
God, Popcorn. P-O-P-P.
P.O.P.P.
He said it so fast, you know what I'm saying? But he was dope. And
Man, what?
let me tell you, a lot of our local acts
Yeah.
stopped at the Blackberry.
Okay.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I remember going to the Blackberry, but I remember mostly like their food.
Oh, they had good food.
They had good food. I remember like a karaoke night or something like that. Also, Mandy's used to have a comedy show. You ever go there
Oh yeah.
to Mandy's comedy show?
East
Okay.
Side.
East Side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Shout out to the East Side. We love
Shout
y'all.
out, yeah.
We love y'all.
Man, we definitely love
Yeah,
y'all.
for
For
sure.
sure, for
We
sure.
ain't leaving y'all.
But
like
listen,
this.
man, dog, when he come, I'm gonna remind him about a joke that he used to tell.
Oh god.
I
I mean-
wonder if he remember it.
Man, see, that is the beauty in comedy
Yeah,
because you can leave something with somebody
yeah,
and it'll stay with them forever.
Forever.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he may forget. Like,
He may forget.
He might have
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, for sure,
Wow.
for sure,
That's
for sure, for sure.
facts. That's facts.
Yeah, especially if you freestyling or something off the comedy. I know some people just go with the flow, like just.
I
go
wanna
in and
know.
Just go.
I wanna know.
Do
You know
do
what I'm saying?
Improv. What is that? Improv.
Yeah.
Where you just go with the flow.
But I'm sure you have to like work on your on
craft.
tonight's show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure you just can't go up there and just start fucking talking.
I know a
You know what I'm saying?
comedian that do that.
Mm-hmm.
It happened at our comedy
Yeah.
show. Shout out to Gemini. Hey,
Good old
Gemini.
Gemini.
You are my guy, low key.
Clap it up for Gemini.
It's like
Shout out to Gemini.
I don't got
He is
Gemini
hilarious.
number. I can't call him and
I
say,
got
yo,
his
shoot this.
Instagram or Facebook.
I don't
got
say
one
come
of those.
come to this. It's like I say his name
You
three
have to
times.
be super charismatic to be able to pull that off.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
I say
And
his
he's
name three
hilarious.
times and he just
Really?
pull up.
He is so funny.
What you say?
It's like I said, I
You
don't
say
have
his
his,
name 3 times.
I don't got his number. I don't got his Instagram handle. It's like I say, Gemini. That nigga just pop up out of nowhere. He just pop up out of nowhere.
What
So
we
Gemini,
drinking?
if you watching this, tap in.
What we
You
drinking?
tell me.
Man,
It look
we
like
been-
a little champagne to me.
Man, we've been on E40, man. We've been on that Earl Stevens lately,
Looking
man.
like
Uncle
some good
Earl.
You see her take her deep breath?
champagne
You see her
to
take her deep
me.
breath? Look at her face.
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna have a good time sipping that.
yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to my brand. Can I shout me out one time?
What?
You wanna shout you out?
Can I just shout me out one
You
time?
wanna thank you? You wanna thank you?
I want to thank
Hey.
you, Heavenly Father,
You wanna thank me? Just like you know.
for shining your light on me. Nah, man, I want to give a shout out to Lock Life. I want to give a shout out to the Dread Hut. I want to give a shout out to the people who work under my brand. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that,
We're doing
yeah.
big things.
Yeah, you got a nice team. I watch your stories and I
Yes.
follow y'all.
And it look like it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he make me want to get some locks
Yeah,
now.
I'm
just so I
coming
can
to
go
work.
get my hair washed.
It's a
coming
lifestyle.
Y'all tap in with us now.
Yeah.
So today we have a little topic before I get into our big
Yes,
topic,
yeah.
which was the stacking versus.
Investments.
Nah, it's something behind us now, y'all. Now listen. Now what we really talking about is now I go through this. I deal with this. We all talk about stacking, right? It's all about stacking. Okay, yeah, you stack, but when is it time to spend?
When is it time
Time
to
to
spend? Every time you leave the house.
Well, what I mean by that is let me let me go
Every
into-
time.
Well, no. What I'm
On the
saying is
surface.
what I'm saying is when it's time to. It all depends on where you at in life. If you work 9 to 5 and you get a check every week, you might handle your money a little different, right? But I'm in the hair business, you know what I'm saying? So
Your
I
money
base
coming
my
like
income different,
Different,
right?
yeah.
You stack, but don't nobody want to be broke.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be broke, especially if you experience not having it in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be broke, so it be hard to spend it. You know, most shit costs. Like shit costs. What I mean is, I'm not talking about spending your money on things.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about going to buy things that just make you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Because you want,
right? I'm talking about spending a lot of money in something where you don't know it's coming back. You don't know when it's coming back.
That's the risk.
But you live that life. You know what I'm saying? You sell a product, whether you sell a product or you provide a service. You know, once you understand the difference between being a worker and being an entrepreneur, right? At some point, you have to invest your money, right?
Yep.
And
it's like that saying, scared money
don't make no money, you know?
So you do got to take that risk. Whenever you do an investment, it's a risk. You don't know if you're going to get that money back. I didn't invest it in things and...
Play a song.
Okay, look.
Hey. Yeah.
You know, so it's just... If you got to really do your research.
But when you take your first risk, everybody's not into taking risks.
Oh,
some
no.
people will
be like, oh, I didn't make it this time.
I didn't make it this time. When you take a risk, y'all, you basically risking, you betting on yourself. You betting on yourself.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Y'all know what we
Still
over
talking
here.
Chill,
Still
man.
talking chill. Tap in our number 355-6018. That's 313-355-6018. Call in. Let us know what's beneficial to you.
Yep.
Are you a stacker? Or are you an investor? Now, me, I can stack, but then something like my car break down or something
and then
like,
be happy.
you know, and it's just like one thing.
Okay, all right.
One thing or another. So, yeah, I believe our guest is here. We're going to introduce him shortly.
We're going to come back on that, though.
We're just waiting on him to
come
walk
back
in.
on that,
Which one, which one is beneficial to you? Are you a stacker or investor?
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Which one are you, B?
An investor for sure.
Which one are you?
Hold on.
What?
What's up, babe?
What's up?
What's going on with you?
We got the one and only.
Yes, Mike Larry.
Detroit's own.
What's
That's
it
my
is?
baby right there, y'all. Don't nobody better not touch it.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody. Yeah.
What's up, people?
What's happening, bro? You all right?
Yeah, we was just sitting here talking about stacking versus investing. How people are scared to take a risk. I myself said I tried to be a stacker, but the car broke down.
Oh, yeah.
Or the, you know, something.
You can start over
I'm
stacking.
always taking out when I'm stacking. I'm always pulling out, it seems like.
I'm going to start over stacking. You know what? I'm going to start next month.
Yeah. Next month. I got a little bit of starting over stacking too.
Yeah.
So, but investing, I love investing. I've invested, didn't make nothing, no money, but I felt good about where my money went versus me spending it on a car getting a starter, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So,
You know, it's kind of weird, man, because, you know, we all like to see that cash. You know, we all like to
champagne.
get some of that Earl Stevens in your boy.
Yeah.
Put me on that 40, man. So, you know, you like to see that bread stack. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to put them thousands in them rubber bands, you know what I'm saying, and have your shit put away, and you like to see your progress, man, and you like to see it. But at some point, depending on what line of work you in, you got to spend it. And you like to look at it, but you got to spend it. Sometimes you might have to spend 5. Sometimes you might have to spend 10. It all depends on what you into, right? But, you know, we're talking about not being scared to spend that money. You know what I'm saying?
Our community, I don't know if we scared to spend money. I just feel like money is our only. We don't have like the credit to back us up.
We don't spend it correctly.
The trust funds, the other. That's all we got. That's our only means.
The education, understand that really how money works and how you're supposed to use money. Man, we brought up. I don't know about y'all, but I brought up seeing cash. I ain't gonna lie. I brought up seeing people define wealth off of how much cash you have. You know what I'm saying? Because cause I seen people be able to make moves off of cash. be able to go do this, be able to go do that,
She the
be
old
able to
school,
go.
like the
Come on,
grandma,
man.
grandma
Come on, man.
did
Be
not
able to go
play.
get something done real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cash is more reliable, or cash is more
Accessible.
This ain't about to decline.
But we're talking about, but what I'm talking to y'all about is I'm talking about going in the stats, pulling out 15, 20,000 on something that you believe in. You feel me? I'm talking about that very moment where it's time to it's fly or flight. You know what I'm saying? You believe in something, but realistically, to really get a business off the ground, you gotta spend some money. I ain't talking about $500.
Take money
I
to
ain't
make
talking about
money.
$200, $300, $400. I'm talking about, especially if you sell products. If you get plugged in with China, they'll deal with you, but you can't put an order in for 2 persons.
True. Well, we will definitely get back on that
For
topic
sure,
because
for
this
sure,
is
for
a
sure.
good topic.
Yeah.
But we got our guest today.
Mike Larry.
What up?
Mike Larry.
What you got going
I
on,
got
man?
a few
Man,
people.
got a few
Warren,
people.
it's Warren
You
Buck. I'm
got it?
sorry. Yep.
Yep. Just showing our guests. Showing our guests. That's all.
Yes. So we're going to just jump right into it. So tell us about yourself.
What's
Who
up?
is Mike Larry?
Yep.
Mike Larry.
Mike Larry.
Man, that's my family man, slash comedian. I've been doing comedy for about 15 years now.
15?
About 15, 15, maybe 16. I'm not sure.
15
You know what I'm saying? But I know it's around that little area. You know, time be flying though. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like
Absolutely.
I didn't even know I was doing it that long until me and my boy was calculated like that. I think it was
Like, dang, it's been
15,
that long.
16, yeah, man. But I accomplished, everything been picking up for probably about the last 8 years. Everything been kind of like boom, 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 boom. A couple of movies, man. I got like about 11 movies right now on Amazon Prime. You know, about 11 movies on Amazon
Yes.
Prime. I shot a sitcom, kind of about my life. Yeah, we in production to redo it, but it was, I had custody of my kids. I had 2 kids at custody of them. And, from the age, it was one was 4, the other was 9. They 20
Yes.
now though, so you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
shout
You
out.
raised your children.
Yeah.
That's
Yup,
beautiful.
yup,
Yes,
Look
it
at that.
is.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Yup. And so everything been doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Glory to God.
Glory to God. Amen.
That's what. Yeah,
So how did you get into comedy?
Man, be honest with you, bro. I never thought that I could do comedy.
Okay. Why?
Like
Oh
I
my
wasn't
God,
I
you
wasn't the
hilarious.
ones who was in the class jumping on the table. Like I wasn't that dude. I played ball. I played football, basketball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was playing ball at Central Michigan, right? And I got a scholarship and everything. I got smashed between 2 cars. I got hit by a car by a drunk driver. I was trying to cross in between both cars. He hit one car and pinned me between both of them.
Wow.
So that, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
shut my walk. I wasn't able to walk for like 6, 7 months. You know
Please
what
tell me you got paid off of
I'm
that.
saying? Yeah. I got a couple dollars off for it.
Hey,
My
man.
father
Man.
shot the dude. You know what I'm saying?
He
Father-
shot the dude.
Yeah, he shot the dude, man.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Rewind. Say it
Hey,
again.
you
Yeah,
was
you
with
know.
the right person.
You
man.
said what?
That's the type of person I
Old
need
dude
with
shot
me.
him.
Your
Shot him.
old dude shot him.
Yeah. Killed him.
That's the type of person I need to be with. You was with the right person.
Did your
right?
dad get in trouble?
What?
Yeah, he went to, he was in jail for a minute, but he ended up beating the case, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he ended up
Was
beating
this
the case.
was this on purpose? I mean,
The dude, no, he didn't hit me on purpose.
He was
your
drunk.
old man was just.
But my old dude was in the crib asleep. I'm calling him like, hey! You know what I'm saying?
How old were you?
I was 19, 20,
Whoa,
19,
right.
19.
What high school you go
I know
to?
that was
Went to
scary.
Redford.
Ah,
Me
Red Dog.
too.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yes,
Old
we got
school.
the Huskies in here. Y'all
Right,
got
right.
you had to been there,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You had to be there, cause
That's something.
Went to Red, then I got, like I said, I got a scholarship to Central. And so when I got smashed between 2 cars, I couldn't walk for like 6, 7 months. Of course, they took the scholarship back and all that. You know what I'm saying?
man.
And so I ended up gaining a bunch of weight, and you know what I mean, and
Oh,
started working at Home
man.
Depot, you know.
Yeah.
And and then God gave me this gift. A
Yes.
partner of mine was working there. I didn't even really know the dude. A guy named Blackberry, he be with Howard Davis now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
meaning
okay.
Blackberry. And he was like, man, you funny, man. You funny like me, bro. We fun. Like, we was at Home Depot clown. You know what I mean? And he was like, man, you need to try comedy, bro.
Say for real. What year was this?
This was 02,
Okay.
03, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And he got fired for cutting somebody's hair in the bathroom.
What?
Man, well, shout out to the barbers.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
barber.
barbers,
Yeah,
man.
he-
Get your
he-
money.
He
Dog
working. Why
grinding.
he working?
Dog grinding.
He was cutting my man hair in the bathroom, got fired. This 03 or something like that. And he kept saying, come, man, come hang with me. Come. I'm like, nah, man. You not no con. I ain't trying to get in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The break room cool because I know everybody. You know what I'm saying? And 3 years later, I ended up getting fired. But he kept in touch with me. So I called him. I said, hey, man, where you at now? He's like, I'm at Mandy's on 6 Mile and Coney. He's like, come through, man.
I was talking about how the different bars in Detroit had comedy nights.
Yeah.
He mentioned Blackberry, and I mentioned Mandy's.
Then with that,
it started.
So I go down there, and he like, man, go up, man. You go up tonight? I'm like, no, I want to watch.
Okay.
So I'm watching Cats bomb.
Okay.
I told him, I said, well, I'll come back next Monday, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I go my little.
How many times you do that?
I'll come back?
Yeah.
Just that one time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I at this point, I'm like, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because Home Depot gave me the confidence. I'm like, I'm making these people laugh every day. I can do it.
Yeah.
So I go back to following Monday with my little jokes written. I had like about 5 jokes. I had one was that Judge Mathis joke. You know what I'm saying? Always impersonated him because I had a gym teacher.
I told you
I had a gym teacher who sounded like him. You know what I'm saying?
I told you don't do
I had a gym teacher who sounded like him. His name was Mr. Oliver, and he would be
Mr. Oliver in what school?
At Cadillac Middle School.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, he used to try and we used to want to hoop. You know what I'm saying, in the gym. But he'll be laying on the floor reading the newspaper, and we talk. He'll make sure we don't hoop. Like, yeah, y'all go ahead and keep talking. Because you're going to get a 0 for the day. And 3 more you out for the rest of the year, man. Hey, that's the way I feel, man. That's how he used to talk, right?
That's how it was. The teachers, and they wasn't playing with us.
Man.
They meant that. We didn't talk back to teachers. You getting a 0. They ain't look
you
back.
You getting a 0 for the day.
You should have shut up.
And 3 more you out for the rest of the year. And so when I'm at the crib with my ex-wife, right? I'm listening to Judge Mathis. I'm like, dang, he sound like Mr. Oliver. I think I could do that. So I'm listening to him. And so I just start mimicking him. You know, you a crackhead, sir. Dope man.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
Get on my nerves.
Me and my ex-wife, let me show you how bad
Said
we
I
wasn't getting along.
ugly laugh.
So I'm asking her, I say, do I sound like him? She like, a little bit. I said, yeah. But at the time, it's somebody I trusted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but we was getting into it so much that she was just hating, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, just, because we wasn't getting along. So,
Yeah.
man, so I kept that in my bag. So when he brought me up, that was one of the jokes I did, bro. I got a stand ovation at Mandy's, right? And this is how crazy it is. Years later, I ended up hosting Mandy's for about 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Dig that.
Yeah.
You said 6 years. That's on your resume, huh?
Yeah,
Shout out to Mandy's for giving local acts that
Big Al, shout out, Big Al, little
Al.
Al.
For sure.
Yes, for sure.
And Ramona.
Yeah. Also.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick little break. All right. You're watching Sip Talk Chill live, streaming Facebook and YouTube and other top social media platforms. Please like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. And also call in. We would love to hear from y'all. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
The coolest station in the world.
Station. So we did have a topic today for Mike. Pretty much on how the comedians are today. So you got Red Fox, Richard Pryor, who was raw. You still got
Eddie
that
Murphy.
energy. Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy. You still got that energy, but it's like we can't say, only can say so much.
Yeah.
I can't talk about the LGBT. I can't talk about racism. When they did it, it was no filter.
No
So we want to know, like, what's your outlook on raw comedians versus a clean comedian?
Yeah, definitely. Want me to do it now? Are we still on? My thing is, the world is changing though. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't the same. You can't. Everything is bullying and. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about a bunch of stuff just verbally. You know what I'm saying? You whoop your kid, that's you going to jail.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just whoop your kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so by the world changing, everybody having these rights, it's like all. It's like all the people who felt funny is in charge now.
Yes, say that.
And now they got a chance to, no, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That made us tough back in the day.
Yes,
Wasn't no
it did.
bullying. Like, bullying
Yeah.
mean, then get your shit up together, go back outside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna, your mama told you, ain't nobody gonna bully you. You go back outside and fight them. Now it's like, no. And we got rights, and a whole bunch of people that got bullied got rights. And you know what I'm saying? The same thing with the LGBT. I don't have nothing against them, at all. But like Dave Chappelle said, man, I just want the same kind of right
Yeah,
as
that's
a black
what
man. y'all got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think they ignore? Is it they don't understand that, or they're just ignoring? Like, well, you guys will never get right. I don't know if it's will never get right, but why do you think they overlook his main point and just will rather just cancel him?
Because it's not us, just us. It's a bunch. It's whites and black. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's not like we have the power. They don't want to give us the power. But they'll go along with, you know, majority white folks. Majority. If you look at the statistics, there's more white people in that than black folk. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they dominate that. That's why it's so much. And then, like I said, the man in power. Like, it's just stuff that's just coming out now. Even trying to blow up back in the day, you know, they was like, yeah, you can blow up, brother. But, you know what I'm saying? Come on, get on this couch, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's out now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Terry Crews had that whole big thing. People calling him a sucker and all that. But niggas grabbing him and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Now, you know, one thing I like about comedy that you have to respect is that a comedian can go on stage in front of a lot of people and say whatever he feels. A comedian can deliver a message to a bunch of people in a funny way, right? A comedian can get on stage and say shit, dick, punk, bitch, motherfucker, and everybody go crazy, right? Depending on how he said it or the joke, right? I think about the old comedians, man, or how them brothers, you know what I'm saying, the old school cats from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Who we respect. That's heavy.
Yeah.
We got speakers, we got rappers. I mean, you got motivational speakers, we have rappers, you have comedians. Who else? What else line of work do you have? What, preachers, right? Where you can stand in front of a group of people and you can say
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
President can't even do that.
I think we, for me as a comic, I'm kind of saying what y'all kind of want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so do you gotta listen to your peers, or do you gotta? How do
it's
you?
just
or
my,
is it,
it's your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was doing comedy, it'd be your perspective, how I feel.
Yeah.
And
Just
majority of the time,
relatable.
people can be relatable to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, you know, for the most part, people grow up poor. You know what I'm saying? We all got a crackhead in our family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He might be watching.
You know what I'm saying?
Just ain't no names.
Yeah.
You know who you. But
He probably at
Still
home
talking.
now, like, what you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Now,
You talking about me?
my TV better be there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That you gonna put me on front like that.
Man, so real quick, man, I want
Yeah.
to ask you, man, about the confidence, man. I want to hear you talk about having a bad show. You know, the anxiety of standing in front of people and not knowing if what you getting ready to say is good enough. Like, you looking around, man, you see all these people.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at all these people, or
Reading
in
them like-
your mind, are you just in your own zone and you just doing what you
that's a
was
good
working
question.
on? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a good question,
It
man.
is.
That's dope. That's a
Yeah.
good question. Me personally, I'm confident in what I've been practicing.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Say
Like
that.
I've been putting the work in, so I know like this works.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So if I
Okay.
give you this and
Okay.
you don't like it, something
Some
ain't right with you, maybe per se.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like it's just the time of doing it. You know, the more you do it, like pancakes. If I'm making pancakes, first time might not be good. If I keep making it, now I want to add a little vanilla flavor in. I got my own little special little twist I put on it. It may not be like, it ain't gonna be like nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? And so that's for me. I'm always nervous before I go on stage, bro. I don't know why.
It never goes away.
Man,
Really?
for me, it don't. I mean, some
Like,
people
it's
say it
just
do,
so
but
natural.
I know.
for
I
me,
just watched the movie you were in. It was like dancers. I don't know if you was the bodyguard.
then
He's like,
yeah,
come on,
yeah,
such and such, you came
Yeah,
with
bad-
the guns.
bad
I said,
girl,
wait a
too.
minute.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, wait, I'm not used to much. You really you wasn't funny, you was serious, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I like this on him though.
Yeah. You gotta see this other one called Once Upon a Time in Detroit.
Once Upon a
man.
Time in Detroit. Where can you
Watch
find
that
that?
Okay.
on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
For real.
Tubi,
huh?
yeah. You
Tubi,
watch that.
Amazon
That's a
Prime,
whole
Once
different.
Upon a Time in
different
Detroit,
man.
y'all.
I want you to talk about movies.
Once Upon
I
a
want,
Time
I,
in
want, I want you to
Detroit.
give us a taste of your movie experience, but I'm really into this comedy, man, because it takes a lot. It
Yeah.
takes a lot, and I seen you on Grand River at the Blackberry with popcorn.
That's when I
and,
first started, bro. Around the time I first started.
I do not
Now-
remember
Now,
popcorn.
Popcorn old school cat.
Old school,
Yeah,
yeah.
he about
The-
60 now. 60
I seen
something.
Okay, because
By
I
the
was
time
gonna
he's like
bring
40
up
something.
Tony Brown too.
Look,
You know,
yeah.
oh my
R.I.P.
God,
I
that
seen
was
popcorn.
God.
I seen popcorn on Def Comedy Jam, old school. I'm sitting up in the shop watching Def Comedy Jam. Popcorn ass
I
come
have-
up,
I have to look
but
him
he
up.
funny.
Mm-hmm. I think
Old school, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
Popcorn hilarious, man. And he just one of the veterans who, like, anything you do, you know,
Yeah.
you're supposed to study it.
yeah.
Come on.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
he still here in Detroit?
Yeah, he's still here in Detroit.
Okay,
He's
shout out
still
to
around. He just
Popcorn.
inboxed me the other day, like, hey, Cat, put me on the show, Cat. You know,
Okay.
that's how he talk. And so, yeah, he's still around. But you know, he's one of the guys I study. Him, Kool-Aid, R.I.P.
Kool-Aid,
Oh,
rest in
yeah.
peace to
R.I.P.
Kool-Aid.
to Kool-Aid.
Bill
Yeah.
Hills, the Martin, the
Yeah.
Mailman. There's a few guys that was before me who I watched, like, man, how are they doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a respect thing. Still to this day,
Yeah.
like I respect them cats because they're before me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know what I mean, I feel like they funny than me or whatever, but I respect them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Say that.
And
Say that.
I think that's what the game is missing right now. The game has
A
changed,
lot of
man.
comedians say that.
It's different now because everybody is in competition. When I came
Everybody
in, I
say
wasn't in
that, right?
competition with them cats. I wanted to be great. I want to
Yes.
I want to be the
Good.
best me that I can be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people want to be the best, be better than this person, be better than just be the best
For
you.
sure.
Be the best you.
Yeah.
Because you start concentrating on this person, you missing the
I hear
whole
that a
point.
lot with comedians.
You know what I'm saying? You missing the whole point of why are you doing this?
I also seen, and I was telling them, Mike, how you got your class.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And I said they
Yeah.
just graduated.
Yeah.
Now I was looking. I said they did. Did you make them do a stand up before
Yeah.
graduation?
Yeah, that's how they pass. That
That's
was their
dope.
finals.
That's how
What?
Yeah, that's their
That's
finals.
what's
So
up.
what
I'm
we
coming
do is
to the class, Mike. What you
We-
gonna teach me if I come? Now,
What's up?
but see,
What's
I
up?
was always a class clown. Y'all can vouch for that. I say I'm funny in a sarcastic way.
it'll be easy to work with you. I'm talking about. I got people
They
who
gonna look at
give me nothing
You
at
know.
all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
They-
my whole goal is we do a 6-week course.
Okay.
The first week, I'm gonna tell you what the class the intro, right?
Okay. All
Then
right.
I'm gonna tell you your homework is to find 2 stories that you
Okay.
think is funny.
Okay.
So you're gonna go home, write your 2 stories. You come out the next week, you're gonna explain them to me. Like, this is what I feel like is funny.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna tell you, chop some of that out. Do this, do that. Now you're gonna come back with, they're gonna turn it to material. So you come back and you practice that for the next 3 weeks. Then for your finals,
Cold.
we go to a spot. Like, you know, I'll pick a random spot. We go up and you do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you pick
So-
a rent and they have to actually
and they
go
got
with.
you go up. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
be so nervous.
I'll be ready.
But the cool thing about it
I'll be
is
ready,
we
I
worked
think.
on it. We working on it we doing it on StreamYard.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm in front of y'all. It's for like if you can do it in front of on the computer in front
Yeah.
of two. Like right now,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
trying to tell these jokes. Y'all will be like, you know,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah.
So when you get in front of an audience, it's like, oh man, okay,
Yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Yep. So man, everybody, I had a few cats that failed.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I can't pass you. You ain't about to say, man, I took my Larry class and you out here bombing.
Facts.
You know what I'm
True,
saying?
true.
Like, you know, so but for the most part, everybody pretty much passed.
You know what?
Like,
You know what's really dope about that? Because you gotta respect that, man. You know,
Yeah.
a brother who has a story, came up in the game, right? Got experience, got his OGs who he grew up, you know what I'm saying, who in the game, looking at like, damn, I want to be better than these brothers, but I'm learning from these brothers, man. I'm gonna do my thing based off of what I learned from them. I'm gonna put a little bit of me in there, right? Now you want to teach.
yeah.
So
Yes.
with that, man, come on, bro. How big of a blessing is that?
That's a huge
Somebody
blessing.
who has the desire, but don't know which direction to go in, how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Some people think they funny, but don't.
Yeah.
Some people
Facts.
laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga who laugh at myself. I mean,
Right.
sometimes
Yeah, I think
I
I'm
crack a joke
hilarious.
and I laugh at my damn
Y'all
self,
funny,
right?
though.
Okay.
They
Hold on,
they
man.
funny,
Everybody
Mike.
see
These
y'all,
two
man.
they funny. Hey.
What up?
Hey y'all.
Man, that's dope though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You teaching people, man. You giving
Yes.
people a lifelong craft,
Not holding
and it
back.
starts with you, right? For you to be in somebody's life story, right? You look up 15, 20 years later, you bump into somebody that said, "Man, I took your class, bro, and I've been all over the world, man."
I actually know someone that she passed too. She took your class, Savannah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she
That's my own girl, man.
Shout out to
I
Savannah.
mess with Savannah, man.
Hey,
Savannah's great.
Savannah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, she was one of the ones who Savannah crazy. Put it that way.
Savannah,
But she's very funny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she has the it. You know what I mean? I had to just tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And show her that you just can't say anything. Anything ain't gonna be funny. There's got to be a reason behind what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's a message or whether it's a punchline or whatever it is. You just can't just be talking for 15 minutes. You know, Savannah be like, yeah, cause dick, pussy, like dick, suck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be me because I'm me.
Yourself.
Right.
Be you, but have a point in what you saying.
Now, would you give that like a some more type of vibe? Cause some more was explicit, Or that's pretty much all I can think. Lunel, I love Lunel.
Yeah.
She's not as explicit, but some more
was
for
Anymore?
Okay.
Shit, her old school boy, she'll bust it, boy.
like in the Cougar. See, you couldn't do nothing with that little.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
Threw you off to the side.
But yeah, I think it's dope that you're teaching a class because when I wish somebody took me. I wish I could tell somebody like I want to do this and they took me in and taught me the basics and taught me how to clean myself up and tone myself down. I had to teach myself like a lot of our generation. And even with the generation now, I feel like a lot of us aren't giving back to the little ones. I feel like, are we dropping the ball? Do y'all feel like?
I feel like that was my purpose of this class and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because the class was cheap in the beginning. It went up a little bit now.
It's all right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all got that pandemic money. Y'all got that EDD.
It was cheap in the beginning because when I first came in the game, it was tough navigating through trying to figure it out, how to figure out how to get money. It was years before I got paid for the show. Like I'm talking about my man Popcorn's paying us in chicken. Like, hey, Jack, get these little chicken wings. We like, all right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it was about the grind. Now I'm showing cats how if you're funny, you can get.
Hi, is this Roger?
You can get to it.
Hi, do we have a caller? Oh, sorry, that's a technical difficulty.
Hello.
Or is she calling? Okay, Tennis, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry
Call
about
back
that,
if you have any questions.
313-355-6018. Tap in. What you was saying now, Mike? You said you wish you had somebody who would do that.
Who was doing that for me? Like I had cats that was doing it, but everybody's kind of concentrating on their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
But did anybody tell you like Mike, you gonna do this, but you ain't gonna make no money for a while?
Oh yeah, that's it. Somebody saying.
Okay, we got somebody. We got a caller.
Hello. Welcome to Sip Talk and Chill.
Hi, is Roger available?
No, he's not.
We're actually in the middle of a show. He's not. We're not. I'm not sure if he's available.
Who's calling?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Like, hi, is Roger available?
Man, somebody get Susan. Somebody get Susan. Some sweet potato pie, man.
Pumpkin.
So she can go chill, man.
Pumpkin.
Right, I'm about to say she don't want no sweet potato pie. Boy.
Pumpkin pie.
She want a little tuna casserole.
Pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin.
So yeah, Mike. But did somebody ever tell you like, even the people you look up to, Tony Brown, Popcorn, Kool-Aid, did they say you not gonna make it? This ain't about money, or you ain't gonna do like how did you feel after that? Was your drive?
Because I knew if you chasing money gonna run.
If you chasing money,
Rewind.
If you chasing money gonna run.
You can't chase money. Like I had to realize I'm doing something that I love. Money gonna come. You doing something you love because you wake up thinking about it. You wake up, you trying to find new ways to create it and recreate it and make it exist. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And so it was fun for me. And then next thing I know, the money started coming. You know what I mean?
Mike.
With a whole lot of God though.
That
a whole lot of that God,
That part.
then everything else started doing what it's supposed to do.
Y'all know I catch the Holy
All
Ghost. Don't do
praises
that
due.
to me now.
All praises
But-
due.
Don't do
Man.
that to
Gotta
me.
have faith.
Yeah, you gotta have faith.
Mike,
man.
I'm the
Gotta have
person
faith.
in church that catch the Holy Ghost and get the stumping. And
Yeah, it gets sad.
because I hear people say, "Oh, the Holy Ghost is fake." I said, "No, the Holy Ghost is not fake. You gotta tap in."
Hey, and then you know, I get people all the time, you know, man, you how you believe in that? How you believe in this? How you
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna never convince you
To believe
to
in
believe.
what I
in
believe.
Let me do me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a witness
Because
to
it's
you.
working.
I'm gonna tell you that, you know, hey, this can work for you, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
try and beat you up about not believing,
Yeah.
because that's your battle, that's your fight.
Yeah.
My job is to witness to you and show you
Man.
what God doing for me.
Yeah.
That's
Say
the
that.
reason why I went
Yeah.
clean, because God told me I wanted to keep
Yes.
cussing.
I was
You
gonna
You know what I'm
ask
saying?
you
I
about
wanted to
that,
keep cussing.
Mike.
God was like, man, I want you to go clean. And when I went clean,
Yes.
a bunch of doors opened up. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And it got crap. I'm like,
Dang.
So when
Well,
you started doing
yeah.
comedy without cursing, is that what we're talking about here?
yeah,
Man, what was that like?
it was. I'm a person who don't really curse in the
That was
streets.
a challenge.
Okay.
No,
You
so
know
what
what
a
I'm saying?
challenge.
Like I don't really curse like regular conversation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
to not do it, it was a little. It wasn't a big
Hard to
transition.
transition.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cursed more on stage than I did off stage.
But Mike,
For
your
comfortability.
background. But look at you had a mother, a father. You
Yeah.
had an active father.
Mm.
Would you say that would take
Yeah,
place?
I probably ain't said one cuss word till I was about 14 because I felt like my father
That
can hear
says
it.
a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Like I
that's
felt
that
like
good- ooh.
That's-
I'm like
You didn't even mumble it,
I
cause I
didn't
used to
even
be a
mumble.
mumbling cuss.
Ooh, he was like,
Yeah,
Like,
Look.
what you say?
my father was built like Mike Tyson, man. Like
Oh,
and when he whooped you like James Evans. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I ain't even want to take no chance. I remember me and my boys was walking to the gym, man. We was like miles away from the crib. We was walking from my house to Adam Bus was on the west side, and I remember my boys and them was cussing. They was like, "Man, say a cuss word." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna say
I don't
one,
know
man.
if I can do
Let's
this.
go a little further." You know what I'm saying? And I finally said one and just felt like
My dad heard.
I just felt like it's gonna
What?
pop up out of nowhere because he ain't play no
Yes,
games.
that's how I was grew up
that's
in.
that old
in
Shout out to the
school.
real father.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the real fathers and the real. I mean, parents are guardian. For me, it was my mom. My mom and dad were married. Not my son's school call. Anybody got a teenager? They call me about his attendance.
Yeah.
I did the same.
Maybe
But
acting
I
like he
have-
absent, but he be there.
No, they be acting like he be there, but he was absent. But there when I get home. But, I had a mother and a father. I had both grandparents who were married. I come from a structured foundation. I wasn't as wild as my friends. But people will say, well, Val, you hang with so-and-so and she wild. And I said, well, I ain't like that. You know, I'm scared. So-and-so can get away at home.
Yeah.
Now, when we at school, we cussing. We was smoking a little weed, but we at school. But when I was at home, I was a different.
Different person. You knew better.
Sean know my mama was
I
strict.
can't come
That's how my
outside.
parents were.
Shout out to my boy Josiah out there,
What's
man.
up,
Come on,
Josiah?
man. Protege,
Mike,
new
look.
cat doing his thing too.
What
What's
up,
up,
though, man? We
Josiah?
got to get you in here, bro.
Yes.
My Sean said, cause this is like my high school. We've been knowing each other. His parents were strict too, so he ain't even gonna.
Yeah,
he
they
ain't
still
gonna
strict.
talk.
I'm down there 40. My mama still be like, nigga, what you say?
For
I ain't hear you.
My bad.
I could never come outside, Mike.
real,
Never.
man, you sound like me. I was on punch.
You
That's
was
how,
on
that's how,
punch? What
that's
area
how I
did you grow
got
up in?
on Schoolcraft and
From the
Strathmore.
doorstep to the
Oh,
driveway.
that's
Wait,
right down
school
the
got from
street.
where?
Strathmore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I got so good at hooping and playing football because I was
Okay.
always in the backyard. Man.
That's what's up.
Shooting
Yeah.
the ball, like that's all I had to do.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
all I had to do.
So,
Won't
Yeah,
do it
they
like,
had
yeah,
you.
you go in the backyard. I'm like,
Like the backyard.
I hate the backyard. You know what I'm saying?
and we used to have a
Don't get off the
homegirl.
front porch.
Yeah, I
look.
want to go outside with Pookie
Look.
and them.
She used to have a homegirl who could never come outside, right? So she used to talk to us through the window, right?
Upstairs.
Whenever she wanted some weed or something, she'd put her little string down. We'd put her little weed on the string.
Go ahead, get yourself together. Go ahead, get
was a
yourself
prisoner.
together, baby.
And roll it back up, won't you?
Her mama was like, you can't come outside today. She could never
Yeah,
come
that sounds
outside.
like my mama. Kim?
Man, back in the day, man. Hey, listen, bro. I know you probably could attest to this, bro. Back in the day, when we was young, girls couldn't come outside like that. You had to catch them when you could catch them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They mamas and your mamas and daddies weren't letting y'all outside like that, just on the regular, just come on the
Man.
porch. We was trying to get you on
My
the
mama let
porch.
one guy come over. Oh, my
Don't say it. Don't say
He's
it.
the one to jump rope. And I said, well, Mama. No,
He's the one to jump on and play jacks and stuff.
I want the
Hopscotch.
the one that's fighting. You
Yeah.
letting the one that want to jump rope.
Smart mama.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she
Shout
was
out
doing.
to the mom.
Shout
Shout out.
I love
Shout
Kim.
out to Kim. She love you. Oh, put your hands down.
Shout out to Kim.
Sean could come over too. She
That's
thought-
why your ass
'cause me
doing-
and
that's
Sean
why your
had a
ass
job.
doing good
Sean
in
had
life.
a job. That's the only
Look,
reason.
that's
Sean
why you
had
doing-
a job.
that's
Shout
why you
out to
doing
our
good in life.
mamas, man.
You a
Shout out
boss.
to our
Yeah.
mamas.
Shout out
He
to our
was
mamas.
too, and he was raised. She got her parents are married,
Yep.
so I
Oh,
could
bro.
see.
Oh, so everybody two parent really money?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, my mom and daddy still together right now.
34 years.
That's what's up.
They
What
watching
area
my,
y'all
they watching
from?
my
Where y'all
daughter.
from?
You know,
I'm
they
from
babysit.
Oh, some of our lives.
Well, we were Joy Road in St. Mary's for a long time,
Joy
and then
Road.
my mama bought a house on 6 Mile and Lasher, so that's how I ended up at Redford.
Joy Road.
Oh,
What
okay.
Grizz?
Yeah.
What Grizz you say about Joy
You
Road?
Joy Road too, X9?
No, 7 Mile.
Oh, you 7 miles?
Yeah,
7
real
Mile.
7
My
Mile.
better.
7 Mile for sure.
Hey, I don't like them 7. I'm gonna tell you why. I like that. I'm gonna tell you. Let me explain. Let me explain why.
Okay.
Cause when they shake your hand, they force you to do the little 7 mile thing. Like you be trying to give them a regular handshake, they be like, yeah, no,
Mike,
nigga,
you
you gonna do
crazy.
this right here.
Yeah.
Mike,
You
I
don't
think
do this.
You
You
don't.
don't.
You got.
Mike, I be
Yeah.
trying to throw 6 Mile. And he get mad. I be
Yeah,
like,
they
I'm
be
not
like,
from
and they
there.
strong with it too. Like,
Yeah,
nigga.
Hey, y'all 7 Mile.
Hey, they try to pull your hand back like.
Yeah, I'm like, next thing you know, I'm doing it to other people. Like, what up, though, boy?
Yeah, I do it.
So you from 7 mile? No, man, everybody make me do
So
it.
Mike, listen, bro, real quick. I want you to talk to us about how you got into movies, man, and what's it like being on the big screen, and how does that feel, man?
Man, my first movie was Buffed Up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
I
Buffed
love
My
Up.
family, let me tell you
Yeah.
about Buffed Up right now, y'all. We're going to watch that
Real
for
quick.
Thanksgiving. That is our family Thanksgiving holiday. The kids pick.
Hey,
It's
that's
like a
fun.
Friday.
I seen it on Tubi. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, them boys is
Yeah.
balling.
Yeah.
Damn, my niggas done made
my
it to
God.
goddamn Tubi and shit. Yeah.
Mike, I'm telling you, when I first met you, I was fan based out because I like comedians, but it's certain type of comedians. The comedians I like they kind of fit my personality. Like I like one of my favorite comedians is Mike Epps, and I like D. Ray Davis.
D-Ray funny as hell.
D-Ray is
People
hilarious.
that people kind of overlook. They ain't mainstream, but they're funny and they got work and they,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my
I
boy,
was fan based
my
out.
boy plugged me in with that. He was like, man, Mike, you better come down here today. I missed 2 days because I thought he was
Mike
playing.
Buffed Up a classic.
But he was like, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen, though, you got to come down here today and shoot the scene.
Okay.
Jay Will.
Okay.
Call me Jay Will.
Shout out to Jay
So-
Will.
Shout out to Jay
Yeah.
Will.
That's my dog, man. He is like, man, come down. So I come down there, and they like, we want you to play Kudo.
In the two
I'm
though.
like, Kudo. All right. I'm talking about, when I came down there, they was middle, and they was like, we about to shoot your scene right now.
We got
Like-
you right here,
like-
right now.
like, what
Kudo
You
in the-
shoot.
They're like,
Kudo
yeah,
in
man,
the
shoot
two
your-
though.
Say that.
About to shoot your scene right now. I'm like, all right, bet. Just tell me what I'm supposed to do. So they're like, yeah, you gonna run from over here, you gonna hop the fence, and you gonna go over here and talk to my man. You gonna try and sell him these glasses. They hand me the glasses. I'm like, nah. So Jay Will like, man, say, you know what I'm saying, Kudo, man, like, you know, the Tudo, and like he's like, come up with a little line.
Right.
So
Right.
I run.
Man, shout out to Detroit cats for coming up with shit on the spot.
Yeah.
Coming up with legendary
That's
shit on the
Detroit
spot,
hustle.
bro.
Detroit
Come
hustle.
on.
That was his line.
Man,
He
that's
was like,
dope, bro.
he was like,
Detroit
man, say
hustle.
that line. I was like, all right, bet. So
Detroit
I hopped the
hustle.
fence, tore my pants. It was one take. One take.
Love that,
We didn't have to
Mike.
do 2 takes.
You got
That was
One
one
take.
take.
Cause you know I tore my pants, so we
Yes,
couldn't
you
do.
did.
Right.
We
Right.
couldn't do
It
two.
was-
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying? It was
you.
already done. So when he was like, man, say this, I said that, and
Mike.
then I kind of freestyled the I think I called him Kermit the Frog. Or
Yes,
something,
you
or whatever.
did.
Joe Dumars
What
and all
you
that.
said was take off them little Kermit the Frog glasses
Real.
and put these buffs on.
Exactly.
When you said Kermit the Frog glasses, I know somebody who wears those glasses, and I was
Ah!
laughing. And yeah, you freestyled that.
I freestyled that for him.
That was
You're
Say for
hilarious.
real,
about
huh?
to make me
Yeah.
go home and watch this movie
Man,
again.
what?
But
So do you
know.
like? What do you like more? Do you like stand up
Or acting.
or acting? What direction and what direction do you feel like your career is leaning more towards?
I'm gonna tell you, man, with the acting, it's endless
Okay.
Yeah.
because in it's timeless. Like you can be
Yeah.
whatever you want to be. For always, you need a granddaddy, a uncle, or a father. You know what I'm saying? You go
Yeah.
through each one of them phases. And I like acting because it's more free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me,
Dope.
you know what I mean? It's like
Dope.
it's like it's free and it's challenging.
Yeah.
Okay.
To learn these lines and to make it look real.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
that
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
challenge.
So you wanna be challenged.
Yeah, I like the challenge.
So after 15 years in the business, you still feel like you want to be challenged as you grow. You want to say that.
Yeah, man, because
Say that.
it'll get boring for me. I'm one of them ones. If it get easy for me,
You get bored.
I'll lose
with it.
interest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's with everything. My relationship, like
Yeah.
it don't matter what it is.
Yes.
If it's robotic and easy, I'll be like,
Yeah, you like a little
like
challenge.
I won. All right, bet I won that.
Yeah.
And what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need to challenge.
We
you
gonna
know?
go back and re-win.
Yeah, man. Like even my 5 years in the game, I watched this dude do. I do watch a couple people do specials, and I'm like, I'm gonna do me a special. You know what I'm saying? I got enough
I
material.
can't wait.
And what's the
So-
name of it?
I left my kids in the car, but that was I think I was 5-6 years in the game. So I got to do a new one. And, you know, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
This year I'm
can't
gonna drop
wait.
3 before
Mike,
before
I'm on
next
it.
year this time. I'm dropping 3
Oh,
there.
I'm on
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I'm on it.
But I did it at the Renaissance High School, and I had like 600 some people there. I filled it up.
Say
So
that.
that's the most any comedian in
proud
the
of
city ever did just by themselves.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
ain't no comedian did a one man show by themselves with nobody else on the ticket with.
Man, how that feel?
Man, that
You
was.
blessed.
I felt super blessed about it, but it was right after I went clean. So it was just a testimony to what
Listen,
God
it
can
was
do.
mind blowing.
It was like God, like, see, I told you.
I told you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And trying to be obedient. Now I do fight with being obedient. He told me to do
yeah.
a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That
all
I'm
of
still
us.
fighting with
Yeah,
being
yeah.
obedient, and
Yeah,
I'm like, man, if I'd have
definitely.
did this, I
Yeah.
know he was opening up this, but
Yeah.
I'm so hard headed. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. It's human.
Yeah.
But we do got a segment. We usually do it like 6:45. It's called Boss Your Life Up.
Yep.
Boy,
would you?
would you?
We do have to do one quick break. Okay, you're watching Sip Talk Chill live streaming on Facebook,
Jeez,
YouTube,
gang.
and other top social media platforms. Please like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can also call to us. We would love to hear from y'all. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
Cool
Say
TV.
Say that, B.
Yes.
So
Lock
we
life.
got Boss Your Life Up. Where we do, Mike, we all into providing credit tips. I'll give a tip to a resource, any resource as far as businesses, grant scholarships. And my main man right here give his insight and input on just a tip,
Yeah.
how to make it life.
You can give a tip
So you
too.
can give a tip too.
Bet.
So we're gonna go in the order.
Yeah.
Brittany will start it off
Cool.
with her credit tip.
Okay.
So you do credit? You must do credit?
Oh,
Yeah.
she
I
got
just
some
messed
good.
my credit up, man.
Man, say it. Oh,
Man, you-
It can go back. It can
Yeah,
go
I just
back.
got to pay these little bills.
That's
I
all
didn't
it is.
even. Yeah.
That's all it is. Who's calling? All right.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
What's going on?
That's his Apple
Boy,
Watch.
get a call from
Yeah.
Mexico.
Get the call from
I said,
Mexico
uno,
out
dos,
here.
tres.
Yeah.
Josh,
Dos,
Evans, you with that?
tres, cinco.
All right, so my little tip is it's gonna be short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, y'all gotta realize that. Okay, you gotta sacrifice. Okay, you gotta sacrifice. You can't go to Miami
Damn it.
when you trying to get a house or a car. Come on,
Damn
now.
it.
Come on now. And a lot of people don't want to sacrifice for 2 years. 2 years I just lived with the necessities, okay? And I was able to purchase my very first home. That was the biggest thing
what
I've
it
ever
take
done.
for our credit score
And it takes a 620 or higher to get an FHA loan.
Oh, I got
You
that.
need
That's
at
game right
least
there.
a 3% down payment, but they do have down payment assistance
FHA.
programs that sometimes they put on the end of your loan. Yeah, that's basically it. So just stack. Like I was stacking, seeing the money in my account, couldn't touch it
Say that.
because
Say
I
that.
needed $10,000 for my down payment.
Okay.
You know, so it's you got to sacrifice. That's all. You got to
Are
do
you
some
happy?
things.
Do you feel like
I'm
do you feel like it
very
was the best
happy.
decision
Yes.
you made for your family
Yes.
and yourself?
Yes,
So-
because now I don't have to worry about moving every two
Yeah.
years
Say
or the
that.
renting. I don't have to worry about no janky landlord. The property is mine, so if something is broke, yeah, I gotta go pay a plumber to fix it,
But
but
it's yours.
it's mine,
Yeah.
you know. And more people need to get mortgages versus
Mm.
renting. It's not that. I mean, it's a little work, a little savings,
Right.
It is.
but it's not impossible. You know, more people should be having mortgages.
Facts.
And that's my tip of the day. Sacrifice.
Amen.
Work hard.
So I got a tip today. So we spoke about prison reform last week, Mike. I got so many calls on people wanting us to circle the block on that topic again. They want us to talk about prison reform. So if you are a prisoner, you are an inmate, if you have a loved one in jail and they're on their way home, they're in a halfway house, prepare them when they come out by going to their local Michigan Works. Michigan Works is in the Wayne County area, Dearborn area, Southfield area, as well as they service the east side. You can Google your nearest Michigan Works Resource Center. They have special programs for specifically for inmates, specifically for people who are in the halfway house on the way home. They have job availability. They have housing programs. They also have a vehicle grant that they can get. I'm not sure it applies to different people, but you can apply for your loved one, or you can give them that information when they come home.
Period.
Because everybody, when they come home, they don't have anywhere to go. You only can sleep on your mama couch for so long. So yes, provide that. Give them, spread that information.
That's dope right there. Both of them. I like this segment, man.
Okay,
Boss
you
your
gotta
life
boss
up.
your
Boss your life
Come
up.
on.
Now, my
Yeah.
For the
boss,
boss
culture,
your
for
life
the
up.
culture,
Listen,
Mike, you got to do the blade for the culture.
Oh, for the quarter.
say that.
Boss your life up.
Boy, it was you. My Boss Your Life Up segment, speak. Go to barber school. If you get out of jail or if you're in jail, get a license, man. You know, it's a start. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look down on barbers, man. On licensed barbers. You know what I'm saying? If you're a licensed barber and you know hair, skies is the limit for you.
Yes,
you know,
Yeah.
I've seen many people do time, come home, get a barber license, and change their whole life, man. It give you independence. It give you structure, right? You meet people. You meet different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get plugs. Different people that want to help you. You know, it gives you a great flight of independence. Look up Michigan Barber College on Grand River. Michigan Barber School been there forever.
They've been there for years.
They've been there forever. But you can go to Michigan Barber School and they don't judge you. They won't ask you what you did when you did time. They won't ask you none of that. The government obviously want to know because you can go to school for free. You can come home. You can come home and never ever thought about going to school. Go to Michigan Barber School. Go to FAFSA and fill out the information, and they will give you a check to go to school. You done came home from prison, done went to go learn a craft, or done hooked up with my man Mike Larry.
Okay.
Done went to learn some shit.
Take his comedy class.
Built value for yourself, because you have to hold value to be able to charge somebody something, to be able to make money, right?
Yeah.
And then once you be able to hold value for yourself, man, you can be able to charge somebody something to make some money,
Make some
man.
money.
That's
Some
dope,
dollars
bro.
Mike,
in
you
your
got a
pocket.
tip you want to give us?
You got two.
My
Come on,
thing
Mike,
is,
give us something.
We got 2
bet
minutes.
on yourself.
Bet on yourself. That's the best
Bet on
advice.
yourself, man.
That's the
Stop,
best advice.
and stop waiting, saying you're waiting on the right time. Ain't no right time.
Ain't no right time.
It's right now. You know what I mean?
Right now.
Because if you saying, I gotta wait for, I gotta get this, I gotta wait to get that, wait to get this. Next thing you know, it's 3 or 4, 5 years in the past up.
Yeah.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
Like
Plug
my man-
your comedy class real quick.
Funny is Funny comedy class. It's look up Funny is Funny on Instagram, and you'll find.
Is that a page or a
It's a
hashtag?
page. It's a page.
Funny is funny. I need to
Yeah.
get my
Funny is
phone
funny.
right
Comedy
now.
class.
Yeah, you
Funny
can
is
also
funny.
find them on Facebook, Mike Larry, and Instagram, comedian Mike Larry.
The mic is spelled M-I-C like the microphone. So Mike Larry, Larry, Mike Larry, comedian first, then Mike Larry.
And don't forget our comedy show, December 4th.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on through that
Hosted
thing.
by comic J Will.
My
It's a
dog.
smoke out. Come on. We're going to have food, drinks, all that stuff.
I got a
Check us
nonprofit
out.
too called 100% Real Fathers too. I ain't even get a chance to tell
Say
y'all about
what?
that. Yeah,
You
yeah,
got a
yeah.
couple minutes. Go ahead
Come
and
on,
plug
real
the
quick.
100%
Really, what it is
fathers.
we're developing young men, and also it's a resource center for men who got custody kids or men going through something who trying to find custody or just be in their kids' life. You know what I'm saying? And letting them know that don't worry about the past, worry about right now. I got a shirt called Monday is Now. Like, you be like, man, I'm waiting on Monday. No, Monday is now. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, quit playing with yourself.
Yup.
Yeah, boss your
Love
life
it.
up 100% father.
Yup, 100%
That's
real
dope.
father.
I
Real
love
father.
that, Mike.
That's on all platforms too.
Check him out.
Yes.
He the truth, for sure. So make sure y'all tune in next Monday at 6 p.m. Hopefully we could get you back, Mike.
Yes.
Man,
Hopefully
yeah.
we could get you
Let
back,
me know.
Mike.
Gotta get
I
you
ain't gonna lie,
back.
I had so much fun today, man. Like, cause I've been busy like all week. I just came from Chicago this
I seen
weekend.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
dope.
So like, this is like refreshing, man.
Dope,
Y'all
okay.
dope. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Situation
Mike.
dope,
You know,
sipping,
man,
talking, chill.
Sip, talk,
Yeah.
Can't
chill.
get better than that, B.
Yeah.
No.
You know, it's always good, man. It's always good when you have something you can give back, man. Like I do locks. You know what I'm saying? I'm a licensed barber.
Yeah.
And I do locks. I got off into the dread game, right?
Yeah.
But I teach.
Wow.
And I watch people who I teach, they grow.
Elevate and grow.
they-
Yeah.
Man, they making all kind of paper, man. They're taking care of themselves, man.
But that's what it's about, man. If you can't give back, bro, you really stunting your growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving back elevates you, whether you believe it or
Sometimes
not.
I have challenges, Mike. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I have challenges because sometimes you feel like people who you teach don't
appreciate it.
It ain't
they
for
don't
them.
appreciate it. So you be a little saucy about it,
It
man.
ain't for them.
But my loved ones always tell me, man, it's not about that, man.
Thank you
Long
for
as you
tuning
do
in.
your job.
Because let me tell you, bro, it's a part of your personality.
Mhm.
It's a part of who you are. And so if you stop doing that, you limiting your feel good. You feel good when you do it. So you're gonna run across the rest of your life. You're gonna run across people that's gonna be that way. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna run across more people that's gonna appreciate it. That just if you run across 4 people that didn't like it or who played you or act like, you know, man, he didn't teach me nothing for real.
Yeah.
And you like, man, I know I do what you wouldn't even be where you at if it wasn't, you know. But then you're gonna run across that one person and say, hey man, thank you, dog.
For sure.
That one thank
For
you is
sure.
gonna mean more than them
For
5
sure.
Yes.
other ones,
It
bro.
feels
Yes.
so good.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I'm a fan,
And it's a
Mike.
part of you, man.
So I'm a fan, Mike. You know how I already fan based.
Right.
Like, I couldn't believe. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I meet Mike Larry. But it was a pleasure. You're a real down to earth brother.
Man, thank y'all,
It was
man.
a
Keep doing what
pleasure.
you're doing,
Keep
man.
doing what you're doing.
You
Yeah,
evolving,
I'm
man.
excited
I
to
love
see
it,
you
man.
grow.
Yeah.
Where you
Man,
get?
You used to tell a joke,
you
bro.
get to?
You used to use a song, man, K-John.
Oh, on the ocean? Yeah.
Man, no, that shit had me
What
I
song?
forgot
rolling.
about that, bro.
Oh, da-da. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Listen, some shit you do, bro, and you need to understand that, bro. You need to understand that if you don't know already,
Right.
man, you are leaving something with each and everybody, man, who attention you grab.
Right.
You left that with me over
That's
10
crazy,
years ago.
man. Yeah.
And I still remember it, and I still
Yeah.
smile and laugh at it when I
That's
think about it,
crazy.
you know?
Because I used to say that song, it seemed like something good in your life gonna happen when that song come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I forgot. I don't even remember how I think I said something like,
I remember that song. That
you
was
washing
a-
your clothes and I
Yeah.
said somebody. I said you
Mike,
wash your clothes,
shut-
don't wash in. You grab you
I know where you're going.
you grab the clothes out the washing machine and you find $10. You be like $10.
Out there.
And on the other, and you start dancing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Out there by
Hey, that's
the-
crazy, bro. I'm glad you brought that back up.
Man, had the club going crazy.
Yeah.
'Cause I